back, and I'm standing in front of the new BC Timbers shop, the big one. And guys, we've been busy. We've been doing a lot of stuff. But today's episode, we're gonna do something cool because I believe every building and every guy's shop and every guy's business needs an awesome sign. And you know we do signs, we do them on live edge material. And we take pride in that aspect of our business as well. So we're gonna put some signs on this building behind me, and then we can really get into this building and start operating as custom timber framers. So we're excited to show you the ride. So as I've been working my guts out here in the promised land, or whatever you want to call this, God's country, because it really is, and the views are amazing. I come out of the door to the shop, the house, and it's awesome, magnificent. And I got thinking about the shop and how we want to finish this and how we want to do signage, branding on the shop. So I love this logo. In fact, Audrey helped us design this logo, and I'm going to do this big saw sign in a big old live edge slab, and I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to take this BC Timbers sign, just the BC Timbers, and I'm going to do it on a big live edge piece of elm, and I'm going to put it above the garage door. So when you're driving up to the shop, boom, you know you're in the right place, you know you're at BC Timbers house, and we don't mess around. Okay, the first step, I would say, to making a good sign is picking a good piece of wood. You gotta have good wood. This right here is red maple, and it's been drying for about a year, and that's after it came out of the kiln. It came out of the kiln at about 10%, so we know it's dry. Been a hot, dry summer, and anyway, so you got to find your good piece of wood, and next step is we're going to flatten it. So this one you can tell is pretty warped, and the sun has done a number on it. Usually we'll seal the ends of these logs after we mill them with a wax to control how much moisture comes out of the wood and how fast it comes out of the wood. And the kiln is really well at drying it. We don't have those big fancy vacuum kilns, but we got a kiln that will dry this hardwood in about 3-4 months. So from there, I'm going to show you how to flatten, or how we flatten these pieces of wood as well. So, okay, this machine obviously is orange. It's a slab miser done by Wood Miser, and we love it. We can go up to 14 foot long by 54 inches wide and 6 inches deep. That's a pretty good size piece of timber, piece of wood. You can do desks, tables, obviously, and we're starting to do a lot of countertops. So slab miser by Wood Miser, and we love this machine. I have the new Fez Tool sander here. It's the RQ or RO 150, and I'm gonna take you in the shop and show you what sanding one of these signs looks like. And I've used it a little bit and been very impressed so far. So it's a bigger palm sander, and this takes your sanding to a whole nother level. Okay, a lot of people ask what is it that we use on our grinders to remove a lot of material. We use these pads that look like this that have sandpaper basically, and they come in different. This is a 24 grit. They come in different grits, and we really like them because it removes a lot of material in a hurry when we have to do them. So I'm gonna polish now some of the corners of the sign and make the corners a little rounded and a little rustic looking still. So that's what we use. This is the tool. Okay, now we apply the lacquer over the top of this, and it's basically just to protect the letters, the wood a little bit. Now if you use lacquer outside, you're gonna have to do coats quite often or it's gonna peel. So I like to actually use a polyurethane product. And anyway, you can get these at any hardware store. Lacquer. People like that shiny, glossy look. This is it. So. That actually looks pretty cool.
It looks freaking amazing. Seriously.
Every once in a while, things don't go as planned, right, dude?
More times than not, it seems that way.
So, just long story short, last night I stayed up till about 11 o'clock. I'm like, I'm gonna do a YouTube video tomorrow. I gotta get this thing done. Like, so most of the work's running. So it's pushing 20 hours.
Where does this go?
And basically what's happening is the first part of this ran great, and then we put the pitch bit in, which gives it a decorative edge and comes out on all this detail. And it didn't work out. So something must have bumped it or calibrated. I think Tommy looked at it and it... Tommy, you don't ever break anything, do you?
Absolutely not. But when I do, I tell you, I own it. I own it.
Whatever, dude. That's pitching crap. So you see right here, it got off calibration got off. So when that happens, all your hard work that you think is gonna come to fruition goes down the toilet. So, and this happens, guys. A lot of times we just show you the cool stuff and the good stuff, but Tommy, how often does this happen?
More than we'd like to admit, probably.
We like to look all fancy. We like to look like we know what we're doing and professional and whatnot, but most of the time we're not. So, and probably some of you great viewers out there are gonna say, you should have done it this way, you should have done it that way. I'm sure there's something that we should have done that we didn't do, but bottom line is I think it got bumped. When it got bumped, then it went out of calibration, and at that point it's time to start over. So we're gonna reflatten it like we showed you earlier, and we're gonna start over. So the slab isn't bad, and this will be perfect, and we'll show you here in a minute what it looks like. It's all gonna come together still. Right? Hey guys, we're close. I've got the sign right here, the new sign, carved out, painted black, and we're just sanding with our awesome Festool sander all the black away on the edges, and I can't wait to show you the final look on the wall of the shop. So we're close. Hey, what are you doing?
Hanging a sign.
We're getting ready to hang the big sign.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Is it heavy?
No. Carries with one hand, bro. Carries no hands.
Okay, you're going where?
Up there.
Gotta walk and chew gum, right? Okay, so we pre-drilled a hole, what is countersink a hole?
Yep.
For our screw. We're gonna cover that screw head with a dowel, right?
Yep.
So this is gonna hang up on the metal. We're gonna attach it to some studs that run this way. And we've centered it between our porch and our corner. We're gonna go up a little higher here. New entryway to the shop. It's got a sign. It's cool. Oh yeah.
It always does.
How many times, dude, when I fix your errors and mistakes, dude, it turns out all right, don't it?
They turn out beautiful once we figure out.
Just like
where
the
we
time
went
you cut the
wrong.
wheel on the garage door, dude. I took care of you, didn't I?
Oh yeah, that was. That was
Oh,
bad.
I'm just putting Tommy on the spot. He really never messes up too bad.
Once in a while. Once in a while.